Hello and welcome to a product review update, and this is for the Feiyu Tech Summon Plus, which is the gimbal and camera all in one. A product I purchased because it had good reviews and it looks like a good camera and gimbal to have. The actual gimbal itself is exactly the same as the G5, which I also own, and is a very good gimbal. It has a few issues which have been sorted out with the update on the firmware. Now the reason why I'm doing an update is because of the gimbal, the controls on it, which are very annoying, put it that way. I have contacted Feiyu Tech and they are saying to me that they are refusing to do any updates on it at all from now on. There will be no updates, there will be no changes to the controls. However, on the updates on the other, the A1000 and the G5, blah blah blah, all of the other gimbals, in their firmware update, they have a facility that they can do on the camera, which will allow you to change the settings on it. So that the annoying thing is, when you go up on the joystick on the summon, it goes down on the camera. So it's not intuitive. Basically, I want to be able to go up, and it goes up, and down it goes down. The G5, you can change the orientation so that when you go up on the joystick, the camera goes up, and you can do the same on the A1000 and 2000. Basically, this update is just to inform you that there is no way that you change the Summon Plus orientation on the joystick. And I find this, as a company, that they are either going to do away with Summon Plus. It does also or maybe some other reason, but it does actually have a issue around several things. Number one, the screen brightness on the back is annoying. You cannot adjust it anyway. It's dim, and in bright sunlight you can hardly see what it's showing on there, so you don't know if it's on or off or whatever. Number two, there is no beeping. So when you press the record button, you don't even know if it's recording. You have to actually look at the screen, and hey presto, you can't see the screen because it's sun shining. or maybe not, maybe it's just daylight. Anyway, so it would be nice to have a beep. I mean, the GoPro beeps when you press the button, so you know it's obviously recording. Now the only way is to look at the back of the screen and see the little red flashing record button. So for me, it's annoying. If you're going to record something, and if you're going to record yourself, for example, you're going to do a selfie mode, you actually have to turn it on facing away from you so you can see the screen, and then literally turn the gimbal round so that you can actually film yourself. There is no, unlike the G5, there is no selfie mode button, because the button that you press for that on the G5 is actually the record button. So there's a separate record button, which is good. It's a good idea because it's all built in. The camera and everything else is built in. However, it's a bit annoying. Anyway, so there are no updates. There are going to be no more updates, as far as I can tell, to the firmware. There'll be no changing the software that you can put on your phone to control it, or even do the updates on the firmware. So basically, this gimbal and camera is a really good idea. However, it's let down by the support offered by the manufacturer. And all they have to do is include it in the... I mean, it updates anyway. Why can't they just change the orientation? it really is frustrating, and it is actually going to be something that I will seriously look at. And the last thing that's really annoying about this gimbal and camera is the volume on the sound, the audio. The audio is quite low, even though the first version of this, the Summon, had a problem with audio, and they actually allegedly boosted the audio recording. It's still quite quiet compared to a GoPro, and there is no other way of boosting it. So what you end up doing is having to hold the camera really close to you to be able to hear the audio. Certainly if you're recording somebody away from you, then you're not going to hear very much at all, not unless you hold it really close. Of course, the framing of the camera, unlike the GoPro, the actual framing is not widescreen. So unfortunately, you're going to have, when you're holding it here, you're going to get your head really big in the frame. So you have to hold it further away in order to get yourself into the frame, because it has no curvature on the picture like the GoPro. So you don't get a widescreen view of it on the Summon Plus. However, having said that, it's got really good colours, and it's a really good camera. It comes out with good video files. I record on I record 1080p on 60 frames, and it does a really good job. I'm really happy with the outcome. However, the audio is very quiet. So what you end up doing is having a separate audio track, and we're having to use additional equipment, the H1 Zoom additional audio recorder, which obviously presents problems, because then you have to spend time in post. Anyway, I hope the product review update has been useful for you, and of course please come back, like and share, and subscribe to this channel. Thank you for watching. See you again very soon. Bye for now.